A big boost is coming to Xbox and PlayStation, and we get more detail regarding a potential Bethesda event later this week. Welcome everybody and thank you for joining me. So up first, let's talk about Fidelity FX. Now for those who don't know, this is what AMD has been working on as an alternative to Nvidia's DLSS technology. Now since both PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X run on AMD GPUs, this could mean a major performance boost for both consoles. But let's just back up a little bit. Now AMD had an event recently where they unveiled their latest graphics card, the Radeon RX 6700 XT. Along with this event, many people were expecting to hear more about Fidelity FX, the DLSS alternative. So for those who don't know, DLSS is a technology used by Nvidia to render games at lower resolutions, then uses artificial intelligence and machine learning to upscale the frames of the games to higher resolutions. This allows PCs with capable GPUs running games that take advantage of the tech to hit higher resolutions and frame rates than usual, even when resource intensive effects like ray tracing are enabled. So based on that definition, I'm sure most people would understand why something like this would be perfect for a console who at this point still uses basic upscaling that can still look terrible at times. Now the good news here is that this technology from AMD will be coming to consoles. TechRadar points out in their article the fact that AMD doesn't currently have a counter to DLSS is giving its rival Nvidia a performance advantage, especially with mid-range cards. However, it is working on an alternative known as Fidelity FX Super Resolution, and according to Linus Tech Tips, it could be coming soon to PCs as well as the new PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X game consoles. Now this type of technology is exciting because as powerful as the Xbox and PlayStation is, there are times when they are struggling with some games. This can be the perfect boost for both consoles. But let's move on quickly to the Bethesda deal. Now I've spoken about this yesterday. We have received confirmation that everything was accepted by the SEC and that the deal has been approved. So basically this means that Xbox just needs to pay the money over and that would be the end of it. Now we have been hearing about a possible game event that could be taking place in March, and I just quickly wanted to touch on that. Now we have been given a bit more information courtesy of GameSpeed Jeff Grubb, who broke the news of the Bethesda event to begin with. Now according to Jeff, Microsoft will be doing a presentation this week Thursday, that would be the 11th of March. Now Jeff also says that Microsoft is unlikely to get into the specifics about Bethesda's upcoming projects. Details about previously announced sci-fi role-playing adventure Starfield will likely come this summer, so Xbox and Bethesda won't be talking about that now. Instead, they will explain what this deal means for Xbox Game Pass subscribers. Now honestly, this is the one thing that I'm probably the most excited to hear about. We have been hearing for some time now that Xbox is buying studios instead of licensing games to ensure that Game Pass does not run into any problems where games just disappear from their servers. Buying Bethesda no doubt plays into those plans for Xbox Game Pass. Now the article also goes on to point out in particular a number of Bethesda games should make its leap to Xbox Game Pass soon. Microsoft will use this time to reiterate that any future games from under the ZeniMax umbrella will hit Game Pass at launch. This is something that I suspect as well. Although lots of Bethesda games is already available on Game Pass, I do expect many more games to be added in the coming months. We will probably see them get rid of some third-party games to make way for what is now considered first-party content. Now any massive game announcements will probably not be taking place this week. We do have E3 this year, and I can only assume that that is where we will get to see exactly what is in store for us in terms of new games. With Bethesda now under Microsoft, Xbox does have the potential to steal the show this year. But on that note, this is where I'm going to end it. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. If you would like to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing, and as always, please remember to stay safe, wash your hands, don't touch your face, and I hope to see you again soon.